Welcome back to another video, guys. Today we're gonna have a look at the weekend events that we've had over the last year. It's the end of 2020 and now we just have a look at these weekend events in the Walking Dead world. We've had a total of 17-ish events, and this was 50 weekend events over the course of the year. Now I know there's 52 weeks, but there's 2 weekend events which we didn't have. That was during the 2 mini seasons, so we didn't have a proper weekend event over there. But otherwise, we had 50 weekend events, and let's see the weekend events that have been used and how many, what's the most popular one that NG has decided to use. Okay, so coming up at number 6, we have 5 weekend events which have been used only once. We have the guaranteed grenade from Stash, we have the double cars from Shelter, and we have the grenade damage and the grenade radius, and the latest sort of a community event. In a way, it's still a weekend event, I believe, because it's only running for the weekend, but we haven't seen the Stash weekend event before, I believe. Well, the grenade event is a guaranteed Stash event, I guess, but it's a different sort of event because this one doesn't give you grenades. Anyway, coming up at number 5, we have Infestation Fest and 1 hour Infestation Respawns. So these are the infestations which have been used only twice. It makes sense because the 1 hour Infestation Respawn, we've had this as the COVID measure in the game, so they don't need to actually run it as a weekend event. And the Infestation Fest, well, I don't know, they don't run it as often because they have other events, I guess. Coming up at number 4, we have double coins from missions, double cards from warehouses, raider based fest, guaranteed rare from common encounters, and double flare time. So as you can see, a couple of these have been used multiple times. My favorite, double coins, I wish they use it more than 3 times for the whole year. I don't like the warehouse event anyway. Raider based fest is nice, we've had this. Double flare time, now that we have the increased duration of flares because of COVID, they don't run it for the second half of the year at all, so it was just only for the first half of the year. And the guaranteed rare, well, you don't really need that because now you have the encounter changes for high-end players for the chance of giving you rare cards, so they don't actually have this anymore in the common encounters, the weekend event. Number 3, we have the double rare and epic cards in rare and epic missions, and the double talents buffed weekends. And these are some really nice events, some of the favorite events for the players, and we have these running a couple of times for the year. It's not too bad. Maybe we want to have them a little bit more and a little bit less of some other events. Coming up at number 2, we have the trading post event and the increased chance of legendary. So the increased chance of legendary is an awesome event. People like it. You get quite a bit of legendaries from playing infestations and stuff like that. Trading post event, it seems to be happening quite a lot. Obviously the coins are not the best. People don't like having these separate safe house events. They can easily mix them, you know. And coming up at number 1, we have the one and only rescue event, running 8 times, guys. 8 times of the rescue event. Crazy. Every season we have a rescue event, I swear. Every season, like the 5th or the 6th weekend event of the season is always going to be a rescue event, I swear. You know, it's the most common weekend event. I guess people like it, but it's nice, it's not too bad. So yeah, we have 17 events. They can easily cut down on some. I feel like they have already cut down on some. Like the stash event doesn't need to be there. We don't need the 2 stash events. The grenade damage and radius can be mixed into 1 event. You know, the guaranteed rare we don't need anymore from common encounters. Infestation respawn, we don't need it for now. Double flare time, we don't need it for now. We're cutting down quite a bit. I hope they can mix those safe house events into 1 to give people more of an option of what they want to play. So if they do all that, then they're gonna cut down the events to like 10 or less, but we can always a room for more weekend events they can do. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about this. What's your favorite weekend events? What are your least favorite weekend events? Have a great new year, and I will see you guys all in my next video.